Welcome to the latest sports headlines from the Times Star and Whitehaven News. Workington Comets get their league season underway this weekend with two fixtures against the Stoke Potters. Heat leader Adrian Rommel will miss Saturday's away fixture as he's on World Cup duty with the Czech Republic, and Charles Wright is also doubtful with a knee injury. Comets then have a vital Premier Trophy fixture at Newcastle on Sunday, where they require a win to maintain their hopes of finishing in the top two with just two fixtures remaining. Workington Town will be without flying centre Neil Fraser for a large chunk of the Championship 1 season with a serious shoulder injury. Fraser was injured going over for a try that was disallowed in Good Friday's clash with Hunslet Hawks. He landed on his elbow and his shoulder became unstable. Fraser went for a scan last week and has now been passed on to a shoulder specialist. Stephen Dawes has also had a scan on his shoulder. It revealed no major damage, but the free-scoring three-quarter will still miss Bank Holiday Monday's trip to Hunslet, as will Aussie skipper Andrew Beattie, who is still recovering from the keyhole surgery he had on his knee last week. Whitehaven have been dealt a major blow with news that centre John Patrick has been forced to drop out of contention in the short term due to work commitments. Derry Eilbeck and Rob Jackson have been sidelined by injury in recent weeks, leaving Patrick as the only specialist centre available to boss Jed Stokes. The 26-year-old plumber is being forced to take a back seat at the rectory due to his firm having to look further afield for business in the recession. He will not travel to France for Saturday's clash with Toulouse, and there is no indication as to when he may become available. Haven have also failed in a bid to land Tongan centre Saya Makisi. It had been hoped he could return this season after the Rugby Football League had been supplied with additional information on his international record, but his application was turned down. Workington Reds signed off their season with a disappointing 2-0 home defeat on Saturday. Keeper Adam Collin saved a first-half penalty, but he couldn't do anything to stop Stalybridge Celtic's other efforts. Reds finished the season in 12th position in the Blue Square North with 51 points, making an improvement on last season's total. Midfielder Craig Johnston announced his retirement after Saturday's match. Mr. Workington, as he is fondly known, spent 9 years at Borough Park, but injury has forced him to quit the club. Johnston tore ligaments, tendons and muscle around his knee when he fell chasing the ball against Kings Lynn last December. It is the same injury that forced his dad, Ian, to retire in the 1980s. Red striker Johnny Wright completed the London Marathon on Sunday in a time of 4 hours and 44 minutes, but he had to walk the last 2 miles with a groin strain. The 23-year-old managed to raise more than £6,000 in memory of his brother Richard, who died 2 years ago. Wright was running with his brother Jason Pascoe. Remember to log on to the Times and Star and Whitehaven News online for the latest sport.